Hi Pisces, welcome to Peace of Mind Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for you for the first week of October. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. We're going to take a look at your recent past, your present, and your near future. And then we'll close it out with an oracle card for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for the first week of October? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for the first week of October? Spirit, what messages and advice do you have for Pisces for the first week of October? Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for the first week of October? Alright. In your recent past, we have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups. You're very determined to find your happiness and your balance in your life. You are willing to do whatever it takes, no matter how challenging it is. I feel like you're taking time right now and you're feeling a little guilty about it, but it's necessary, you feel. Maybe you're in a separation right now. You're not sure what you want, but you're determined to figure it out and to work it out for your family. I'm feeling that you love someone very much here. This could be friends or family, or it could even represent a job. You're just trying to make a decision. It's something that you've put a lot of effort into. With the Nine of Swords, you've been very determined and did not give up on this, no matter how challenging this has been in your recent past. This was a dream of yours, something you've always wanted, and you're willing to chase it, and you don't want to let it get away. So maybe you feel like there's something that you're losing that you worked really hard for, but if you feel it slipping away, this could be a marriage, or maybe you're worried about that you're going to lose your job. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. What does the Four of Cups represent for Pisces in their recent past? Spirit, what does the Four of Cups represent for Pisces in their recent past? Please clarify the Four of Cups for Pisces for their recent past. We have Death and Rebirth, Nine of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay, I'm kind of getting with Death and Rebirth that maybe someone lost a job. This could be, and you're starting over again. Maybe that's why you've taken some time. Is it you worked really hard at this job and you've made it very far. You've had a lot of success with the Ten of Cups, and you're doing very well for yourself. But maybe your company closed down, or you were laid off, or maybe you had to fire someone. Someone had, whoever's energy I'm picking up on, they're feeling of maybe some guilt. Maybe you had to let someone go or fire your employees. With the way things are right now, I mean, that's happening a lot all over the place. And I feel like you're trying to do what's best for everyone, at business and at home, for your family, your kids. You don't want to lose any of it, but you have a choice you have to make, and it's a tough one. Sometimes we're put in positions where we have to make those tough choices in our lives, but there's no way around them. But this is also in your recent past with the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to see success again after this decision, after this change, the Death and Rebirth. Maybe if you lost a business, you're going to start another one over, and you probably are right away because these are all still in your recent past. And then with Judgment, this is a card of either judging yourself so harshly or other people, and you've been really hard on yourself. And it also, what it's letting you know is to don't continually beat yourself up. You know, let that pain go, let that hurt go, let judgment go. Don't be so hard on yourself or others. You know, I'm sure we're all just doing the best we can, and I'm sure you're doing, you know, just the best you can in every situation to be fair and keep things balanced in your life, at home and at work. So that's your recent past. Let's see what's going on in your present. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces? Present. What advice or messages do you have for Pisces for their present? Spirit, please, what messages do you have for Pisces? Messages do you have for Pisces? Take these. I don't read reversals. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Chariot. So they all wanted to come out, so I'm just going to keep all four. Okay, so this is your present. The Five of Pentacles is being kind of stuck in a negative state of mind. You're not really sure how to get out of this feeling of guilt or confusion. This could be trapped in a situation that you're not really sure how to get out of. Could be mental conflict. You got the Two of Wands here. That's letting you know that you might need to take another path. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and you want to go after them. You got the Eight of Wands, so it's an action card. You're gonna take swift action toward this, and you're gonna find success. And then you have the Chariot. That's another action card. You know what you want, and you're going after it. The Chariot also reminds us that things are already in motion. You've done a lot in your recent past to kind of set things up for success. You've cut the things out that you had to, and you're working on the things that you know you need to work on. And the Chariot is that you're on the right path, is what this card is letting you know. So the Five of Pentacles, I'm feeling that you don't want to make what you're seeing as the same mistakes that you made in your recent past. I feel like you're getting like you don't want to be in that situation again, whatever that may have been. For some of you, could be different, you know, for all of you, work or home, a marriage, you know, it was a tough decision for you. And so you're with the Two of Wands, you want to take a different path this time. You don't want to do things exactly the same. And not that you necessarily made mistakes in the past, but you know, when we have to get stuck in those tough situations and make those tough choices, of course, if we can, we're going to want to try to avoid them in our future. But you know, sometimes those are lessons we have to learn in life to grow. And, you know, like this was saying, to stop being so hard on ourselves and trust yourself, be fair to yourself. And I feel like when you realize that you'll realize how to get out of maybe this mental anguish that you're in. You know, it shows on the card, the keys right there. You have the answers are within you. You just got to see it. You know, open your mind, your heart, trust yourself, trust your judgment. And, you know, that you're not going to make the same mistakes. You could make some of the same choices, but it could turn out completely different, you know. Just have faith. But let's clarify the Five of Pentacles just to see for sure what that is. Spirit, can you please clarify the Five of Pentacles for Pisces? The Sun, well, that's good. Spirit, can you please clarify? The King of Cups, Spirit, please clarify. Five of Pentacles, I can't shuffle. Okay. The King of Wands. You got the Sun, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. So that's great. You're still taking time to reflect. The Sun is happiness and joy. You're finding the answers that you're seeking. and this would be your way out. You found that, you see the light. So at the end of the tunnel. And you got the King of Cups. This could represent an older gentleman. Maybe you had someone help to enlighten you, to help you find your way. It's be someone experienced, not just older, but experienced, and maybe they've gone through this before in business or a divorce, or and had to start all over again, and you really value their opinion and their advice, and it was really helped you. And the King of Wands, I'm feeling like this must be you or the person who's been stuck because you found your strength, your happiness, and letting go of that harshness. I feel like you're very hard on yourself. There's someone here who is very, very hard on themselves, like someone who they take all the blame, but they never take credit or give themselves credit, which that's admirable, but it's not a good way to have good balance, because it's just going to put so much pressure on you, and I feel like it's causing stress on someone. But I feel that there's someone in your life, in your present, who is helping you to find happiness. This could be romantic, this could be a partner within a business you started, could just be a friend, but I feel that you're finding your strength. And you're on your path, helping you make that decision, because you're moving forward with the Chariot, and you're on the right path. It's also letting you know that you're making the right choice. Whichever choice you have decided is going to be the right one. So let's see what's going to happen, or what Spirit has to say about advice or messages about your near future. Spirit, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time shuffling. Sorry. Spirit, what messages do you have? Cards are acting weird for Pisces for their near future. Spirit, for Pisces. Spirit, what messages and advice do you have for Pisces for their near future, please? You have the World, the Strength card, and the Moon card. Let's see what I'm getting with the World card. This can mean a lot of things. This could mean that you're traveling. A lot of doors are opening up for you. You have a lot of, the world is basically like at your feet. You have so many different things to choose from that you're having a hard time. You've learned a lot through your experience. And I feel like your life has changed a lot pretty quickly. You're ready, though, for whatever is going to come your way. You've gained a lot of confidence in yourself and acceptance. Self-acceptance is why I'm getting that really strong. You trust yourself after going through all this, which is, like I said, sometimes we go through things and have to make decisions we don't want to, but you learn so much, and it opens up. You see the world differently once you've experienced more of it, whether it's even more pain, pleasure, happiness, sadness, more relationships, more just everything. You learn from that, and you get stronger. You have the Strength card here. This could be a Leo in your life. But this could just represent you, and that you're feeling very much in your strength. You've grown a lot. We have the Moon card also. This represents our emotions. The Moon is our emotions, and the water is the pressure. You're feeling emotional pressure. Let's clarify the Moon. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, please clarify the Moon for Pisces. Spirit, please clarify the Moon for Pisces. Moon, what does the Moon represent for Pisces in the near future? We have 8 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I feel like you're feeling pressured to maybe start dating again. Because with the Page of Swords, it's like someone young, I feel, or naive, but you're willing to learn. Like I feel like you want to learn how to date again. Maybe someone has been through a divorce. Here, I'm picking up for some of you, and that was the major change and movement forward, and you've grown from that for some, and you're feeling a little stuck, though. You kind of don't have the most positive outlook on relationships at this right now. I feel that you've had a lot of growth in yourself, but it's hard to share this once we've healed so much and we've made so many changes in our life and are happy again. Kind of feel like we don't want to risk losing it, and sometimes starting over in dating, or even the consideration of marriage again, after going through that hurt, it seems like a risk. But there is the 2 of Cups here. So I do feel like maybe someone has you in mind, or you have someone in mind, or someone has asked you out, and you are willing to get to know them, to learn about them, take a little risk, take a few steps forward, I feel someone really likes this person who either asked them out or they've met recently, and maybe you could tell there's a connection there. Or maybe you want to ask someone out, but you can't because you're just stuck. You're scared, and it is scary to put yourself out there. But with the Page of Swords, though, I feel that with that young, youthful, like naive energy, but willing to learn, I feel you're taking that leap of faith. She's walking across that's, a little dangerous, a little scary, but she's willing to do it and to start over. This is someone who's just beginning to learn. So you're going to relearn how to get to know someone again, and you're going to open up. I feel that it's really good. And there's the 2 of Cups here. So I feel you just have a little bit of letting go to do, of fear. Work through that. You've done it a lot. And you've come very far. And you're not being so hard on yourself. I feel like someone was really hard on themselves in the past, and it was one of the biggest things holding them back was their own self-judgment, their own, not giving themselves credit for successes and where it's due. Someone is very hard worker, very determined to get their happiness, and they're willing to work for it and take the action necessary. It's a very strong person. There's a lot of opportunities here. You're just feeling a little pressured, maybe someone's getting older here, or maybe your friends are pressuring you to ask someone out before you miss your opportunity. All our friends and family do that. It's all out of love. But maybe take their advice. Take that risk. I feel that you are. And have fun. I feel that you're going to enjoy it. It's an excitement, like a youthful excitement, a youthful energy. Or maybe this person makes you feel youthful again. And maybe you're already dating with the 2 of Cups. So you know better than I do. So hopefully that's just that you're already having fun and going on dates for some of you. That's what you so wish. So let's close it out with an oracle card for you. See what last advice Spirit has for Pisces. First week of October, Spirit. What messages do you have for Pisces? Close out this reading. Let's see what we got. A nurturing heart, Mother. I'm a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion, which now includes yourself. So you're nurturing your own heart, you're being nurturing to yourself, you're loving yourself as well, and kind to others. You consider other people and the choices you make. I feel you're just very protective of yourself now. You've done a lot of growing and healing, and I feel that it's just letting you know to just continue to take care of yourself and nurture yourself and be kind to yourself and others, of course, too. But I feel like this is a message for someone about themselves. I feel like they are a kind and considerate person to everyone else. I feel like they've kind of left themselves out a little bit in that part. Is the self-care. So please take care of yourself. Spirit's saying so. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm a new channel, but I'm going to be posting one video per week per sign. So I hope you subscribe and like the video, please, if you liked it. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.